Hey guys, this is Sandy, and welcome to a special edition today for, of course, Titty Tuesday.
Titty Tuesdays.
And of course, I have the honor to be here today with no other than our Mean.
What's up, Sandy?
What's up? Thank you a million.
Sure.
As you guys know, I'm a huge fan, as you can tell.
Appreciate you.
And I wanted to give my audience a little bit of intro of who you are, your background, and then move into the good stuff that you're promoting right now.
Sure. So, my background is I'm originally Armenian, born in LA, raised in Amsterdam. Doing this music thing for a minute, you know what I'm saying, like but specifically these last few years, things been going really well, you know what I'm saying. We independent, Pentagon Records. We in our store right now, the Pentagon LA in Glendale. So, as independent artists, we got side hustles. We started doing the whole clothing line thing and to go kind of together with the music. And we got a lot of exciting things happening right now, especially this year. So here we are.
Yes. We're also, he's coming out with an album for next week, August 7th. And it's an album that you have connected with Burner as well.
Yes. So it's my joint album with Burner. We kind of linked through a few people, but first time I met Burner was through Be Real. So a few years ago in 2017, what I did was this thing called Mean Mondays. Obviously you know, but I'm talking to you as if you don't know. So I started this whole campaign where I was dropping a song every week. And we did it for the whole year. So that was 52 songs in 52 weeks. And I actually continued it part of 2018. So it was like even more than that, like 64 songs in 64 weeks or whatever. But throughout that, so mainly it created this like online presence and it opened a lot of doors for me. And one of the doors it opened is like Be Real reached out to me. Be Real from Cypress Hills, super legend, you know what I'm saying? I had met him a couple years before that on a Soul Assassins radio show where he was the guest, and I just happened to be in the building, and they kind of put me on the spot and they asked me to sit down and freestyle next to him on air. So obviously I took that opportunity and I went hard, and he was extremely impressed. So even like a while after that, when I ran into him a couple times, and he was like, "Yo, you the kid from Soul Assassins radio, right?" Bars, like he would always, you know what I'm saying? So then when I did the Mean Mondays, he reached out and he was, "Yo, I see you working and you're doing like a song every week. Why don't you come on my platform on Be Real TV?" He has the Dr. Green Thumb show, which is, the show that he personally hosts on his channel, the Smoke Box and everything people know. He's like, "Why don't you come every Monday? So beside dropping a song every Monday, you'll do like a live performance or a freestyle or something like video content to go along with it." So we started doing that. And so not only did he give me, his platform, but obviously the stamp of Be Real fucker with me was big. And that relationship build, you know what I'm saying? So the first time I met Burner, they're both heavy in the cannabis world, obviously. The first time I met Burner was at Be Real TV. And then when Be Real had the grand opening of his first dispensary, Dr. Green Thumbs, which there's a lot of them right now. I was, Burner was there as well at the grand opening, but I was introduced to his partners, which are also partners with Burner. So everyone's kind of connected, you know what I'm saying? And those partners, they were like, "Yo, we your biggest fan, like to meet," you know what I'm saying? Like, we've been supporting you for years, this and that, let's connect. So we started doing business with them, and it all kind of became a family, you know what I'm saying? And then at one point, Burner was like, because Burner is known for doing like joint albums with people. So in between his like solo albums, he always has albums with like a full album with another artist, usually on like his level of following, you know what I'm saying? Like just last year he did one with Mozzie, he did one with Currency, he got a bunch of them with Be Real, with like Cameron and Styles P, like big names, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, "Yo, I'm down to do a fucking whole album with you, like you're really talented." He heard like some of the songs I've been working on that's still unreleased. I got some really, really big shit coming out, like big. So he was like, "Yo, let's do a whole project." And I was like, shit, that's a huge opportunity for me, you know what I'm saying? So, and now it all finally is coming to fruition, you know what I'm saying? So he took me on tour with him at the end of the year before the whole world shut down. I was his direct support for like 30 city tour all up and down the east to west coast. you know what I'm saying? And then we finished the album, and now finally it's here. You know what I'm saying? August 7th, that's next. I don't know when y'all gonna see this, but for us, it's
Titty Tuesday.
Titty Tuesday, so it's only a few days.
After,
You know what I'm
yes.
saying? Technically Thursday at midnight Eastern, which means 9 p.m. LA time. So it's only 2 days away for y'all. So the whole album's dropping. It's called The Warning. It's me and Burner, and you know, at this point we've dropped a few of the singles. So the first one was with Dave East called On God. It's doing like extremely well for us. Videos out too. And then the second one was with the legendary Styles P. And then it was with my boy Chris Webby. And we just dropped a joint with fucking Wiz Khalifa and Be Real. Also, the first time I actually got a song with Be Real. So I've been knowing him for all these years, but I never asked him for a verse or anything. I kind of felt like it has to happen organic. And this was the song, you know what I'm saying?
So he kind of just came to you and said, hey, let's just
He mentioned to me like, cause he was working on shit. He always works on different albums and projects. He's like, yo, I want to get you on one of my songs with so and so that he was working on. Like he named the producer he was working with. I don't want to give his shit away, so so he's like, I've been waiting to spit with you. That's how he said it, But to this day, we haven't even done that. And then after that, we were just talking like, a few weeks later. I'm like, I'm doing a whole project with Burner. And I'm like, I think, you need to hear this one song. I think, you'd be crazy on if you're down to do it. And we're at Be Real TV, and he also has a recording studio right there in the back. So we went to the studio. I played it for him. Actually, I played it for him before Burner had even heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of created the song. I had a whole hook on it and my verse on it. And he's like, yo, I'm down whenever. You know what I'm saying? And then we had scheduled the session with Burner like a few days after that. So I'm like, yo, I'm in the studio with Burner on Saturday. If you want to pull up too, because I'd rather have us be in the studio together. Like, obviously, I told him, if you want to send me a verse, I mean, I'm grateful. That's fine too. But if we can be together, he's like, nah, I'm pulling up. So he pulled up, Burner was there. And then Wiz came later. Because this song is kind of came together pretty crazy. It was a fully kind of a different song at first, meaning the beat was the same. The hook was completely different that I was doing. But it was like an old song flipped. So basically it was like a sample. Okay. And now that we're doing, I used to be more of an underground dude, but now like, thank God things been going really well. So I got to do shit the right way. So we got to clear samples. And when you get big features, you got to deal with the labels. It's been a whole headache, but a good one to have, you know what I'm saying? So that sample got denied. And I was like really excited about that song. So it was just me, Burner, and Be Real. And I felt like it would really be the biggest thing. So in a way, it was a blessing in disguise. So now I had to take my hook off and figure something else out for that song. You know what I'm saying? Like Burner and Be Real already did their verses. I wasn't going to ask them to do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is an Armin and Burner collab album. But we all know that, he's giving me a big opportunity. So I'm not going to keep bugging him and keep asking him to, right. Do more than he needs to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Even all the features was through me. Like, he's homies with Wiz Khalifa, but I got Wiz Khalifa on there without Burner even knowing. I hit him up like, yo, I got Wiz on. You know what I'm saying? Styles P is his homie, but I got Styles P on there. So, like, even Be Real, like I told you, Webby's my, you know what I'm saying? So everybody we got on there was kind of through me. So I had to take my hook off. I tried some different things. It just wasn't as good. And then I thought about it. I'm like, the only way to save this song and make it just as good or better than it could be is somehow get Wiz Khalifa on there. And I had a couple connects and we fucking pulled some strings. And Wiz made it happen. I showed a lot of love, just pure love, didn't ask for nothing. So salute to Wiz. So yeah, that's how it happened.
Anybody else that you want to kind of like give out and say that you have featured?
Well, this album, that's pretty much it. I got my boy AD's on the song as well. And the little homie Franco Drew's on the song, which is our artist. He actually didn't, not only did he make the album, he made the fucking title track. First track. Actually, you're going to hear his voice before mine or Burner's when the album starts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him, man. He killed that shit. And then Davies. Those are all the features on this album. I got some big features coming for my solo shit, but I'm not going to give that away, to be honest. But the things that I have been giving away, like online, like I'm in the studio with Scott Storch on the production side. You know what I'm saying? I got some shit on the works.
Okay. I'm excited because as you guys know, and the people that have been following me for a while, I'm always promoting, I'm always looking for you, I'm always, opportunity that I get, I'm always showing off your music. So if you guys do your research.
Sandy been repping, man. We need a few more people to rep like Sandy.
Nobody like me, though.
Nobody like you for sure.
Nobody like me. I could be dying, but I'm right there.
Nobody like you, but we appreciate the love.
No, I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the music that you've made from the beginning when I met you. It's always been consistent, and now feel like it's growing bigger. I mean, you're still amazing. Like everything that you get your hands on is.
I mean, what happens is as an artist you evolve, and like I kind of came in as more of an underground spitter, and even the mindset was like I just want to be better at rapping than anybody else. I gotta out rap everybody every time I'm on a song with someone else. God forbid they do a better verse than me. Like I would make sure that doesn't happen. Like that was my main focus, and in a way that prevented me from making the best music possible. Because when you want to just rap as aggressive and as lyrical as you possibly can, there's a thing that they say that a lot of lyricists can't make good music or can't make like big records. You know what I'm saying? And like. I feel like I could proudly say that in the last couple of years I've been able to kind of find that right balance where I can still, obviously bars and lyrics has always been my main thing, but like I really got like great songs, and also just the production and the producers that I've built around me as my team, like everything is just elevated. You know what I'm saying? Like you've seen us grind for all these years with my management and my team, but everything is just elevated. From the smallest details, from the artwork, from the, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause everything matters so much, from who's mixing the records and mastering and the production and the writing, just everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of easier for me to just do my thing, so that's where we at.
I'm excited for the new album. You guys make sure to check it out. It's going to be available on all platforms, and if you guys need to, go on Google, YouTube, do what you got to do. Make sure you guys look up his history, because I've been ripping for you for years, and you guys know I'm not wrong.
she's dead right.
So when I said he's been good, he's fucking been good for years. So it's not me just saying it out for the camera, but I've been.
Yeah, a lot of respectable people have had my back. I've been on Sway a bunch of times, like Sway and his partner King Tech been one of the first to like really have my back. I was on the Wu-Tang album a couple years ago, which was huge. We met the man. He recently sent me a verse from my own shit too. I got a few songs with Game. Like, a lot of like respectable motherfuckers already were fucking with me before, but now like it's just like 10 times bigger. And it's also because my team is 10 times stronger and our network and everything. So we coming, baby. The Warning.
Hey. I told you guys.
Friday, August 7th. Happy birthday to Tina.
Yes. Big thank you to Tina.
Tina, my partner
Tina
manager.
Tina always makes it happen for me, just so you guys know. I'm putting it out there that
I decided to drop the album on her birthday to kind of hijack her birthday. You know what I'm saying?
He wants the attention, but it's going to go evenly.
Attention stays with me. Shout out to the whole team, and man, shout out to Burner. The album is fire. The Warning, August 7th. Pull up on us, man.
Yes, thank you, and thank you again to Tina for always making shit happen for me, and thank you again.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Love you. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Till next time.
Peace.